Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Los with Fire Fitness, and I wanted to spend a moment to talk to you guys about the Keto Tip Tuesday, and I just wanted to talk to people out there who are thinking about doing keto, who say they want to do keto, or honestly, just really talking to those people. I've had several people come to me since I've been doing keto, since I've been putting it out there about keto. And they've been like, oh, well, I would do keto, but XYZ this, or, oh, I'm not sure about keto, or I'm studying to learn more about keto. And so I just want to talk to you guys for a second and tell you all to just fucking do it. Just dive right into keto. Even if you don't know, or even if you're not sure exactly what to do or what to eat, by simply taking steps and building upon those steps, you will find that you will find you getting yourself into a state of nutritional ketosis. You will find that the lifestyle will become easier. You will find that by practicing it and learning upon what you're practicing helps you that much more in your ketogenic lifestyle. Also, too, it's going to help you with your health. It's going to help you in the long run as far as that goes. So, I just recommend just do it. Like, when I first started off on keto, I had no clue really what it was, other than the fact that I knew that it was high fat, moderate protein, and low carb. And so I remember this is right around the time, 'cause I started keto in September of 2017, right around the time of my reception. And so, like I said, I just knew what I was doing at first, eating the 5 to 6 meals a day, having the brown rice, the chicken, the sirloin, a lean steak, eating that, and still having my weight oscillate. I can go anywhere from losing 5 pounds to turn around and gaining 6 pounds, and then turn around and losing 4 pounds in a week. And it's like from week to week, it was like an up and down cycle. And it was like, no, like, so I'm like, I'm gonna give this keto thing a try. I also too heard about the longevity goals, and I definitely want a fit and healthy body, but I also want that even until I'm dead, like 99. Like, I want to die natural causes. I don't want to just croak over because some fucking Snicker bar took me down. But anyway, when I first started my journey, it's kind of funny because first thing I did was I knew I had to be high fat, and I knew I had to really up my fat. So I went to this store called Vom Foss. I'm probably pronouncing the name wrong, but it's this specialty vinegar and oil place that we have right here in the St. Louis area. So I went there and actually asked my wife to go there, and I asked her because she picked me up a bottle of the omega 369 oil that they had. So my plan was, if I knew I had to eat high fat, like I'm already kind of eating lower carbs, so I started to kind of cut my carbs down because I just felt like I was seeing improved weight loss, but still wasn't moving the way I wanted. So anyway, get this bottle of oil, and I remember at the reception, basically, I would eat a little bit, and I'd just chug straight up oil, like literally, like if I had a bottle of oil like this, I just mouthfuls of it. It wasn't the best taste. I didn't like the shit so much, but I was determined to get into ketosis, and I was determined to reap these benefits. So fast forward a few weeks later, I would not recommend chugging oil, guys. Not that it's not healthy, it just fucks up your stomach and gives you a serious case of diarrhea. So after several weeks of a raw asshole and wanting to get better or getting more into nutritional ketosis, I started doing more research, started looking up things, started seeing foods that are higher in fat, started seeing other things that I can do to up my fat without having to chug oil. Started looking at things and started coming across stuff like eating ribeye steaks or having burger with the 80-20 instead of going with the 93-7. So no longer having a super lean meat, starting to add more fats back into my actual meats themselves. Learning to cook my eggs in coconut oil. Learning to just actually remove the egg whites and use egg yolks. Learning the various types of seasonings and foods, and even how stress plays a factor with your ketosis. And so it was just one of those things where, like I said, I just dived right into keto. And I'm not advocating you guys to be savage and drinking bottles of oil like I did starting off, but there are things that you can start doing right away that will take steps to get you into nutritional ketosis. So, and then also too, man, like cut the excuses. Like I've heard people talk about they want to get into nutritional ketosis. They believe it'll be something that'll work for them, but they love sweet foods, so they can't give up sweet foods. Shit, I love sweet foods too. So that's why I found an alternative sweetener like Pure. I use stevia. Like, is it sugar? No, is it sugar? But shit, is it gonna give me a coma or is it gonna give me a heart attack? No, it won't do that either. So, and also too, it actually really is a great sweetener. Like, I'm not saying that just simply to be like, oh well, I'm giving up taste in the name of health. No, like I still have taste, but I'm still living a healthy lifestyle. So I say, why not have them both? And I've even heard like random excuses like, oh, I don't know what types of meats to eat. Last time I checked, Google is a pretty good tool for researching meats with the most fat. Boom. Other things that I've heard about keto is like, oh, I can't see myself eating a lot of fat. These same people eat donuts, Snicker bars. They go to get fast food. And I'm like, that's chock full of fat, but it also has a lot of processed carbs with it too. I was like really? Keto is not as hard as you think. It's not as difficult as you think. It is simply understanding you and applying the rule of having high fat, moderate protein, and low carb tailored to you. Honestly, your tolerance for carbs may be higher than the next Joe Blow. My tolerance for carbs, I keep it right around, I'd say 20 to 40 grams of carbs per day. I've seen other people who have done it to 20 to 30 grams of carbs per meal and have still maintained nutritional ketosis. And so, look, I'm doing a lot of rambling and ranting just to say this. If you're thinking about doing keto, don't think about it. Just dive in. Just dive in and do it. If you're worried about it from a health standpoint, work with your doctor too. Ask your doctor, hey, I'm going to be looking to get into ketosis, looking into the ketogenic lifestyle, and I want you to kind of take tests periodically to make sure that I'm on the right path. Also, too, keep learning, keep finding tools, keep looking at research, keep looking at assets. Also, too, talk to people who have done keto and who are successful with keto. If you want to talk to me about it, that's cool. If you want to leave a comment message, that's great too. There's other wealths of knowledge out there, like Jimmy Moore is one of the people who I follow and listen to. Thomas DeLauer is another one who I follow. Maria Emmerich, awesome with meals and meal ideas. Also, too, I test stuff myself. My thing is that the only way that I can really know what works great for me is to kind of test it out and see what works for me. And so, but really, once again, I just really want to say, if you're thinking about keto and get into the ketogenic lifestyle, I say give it a try. Just dive right in and keep learning, keep building. If you got time to get discouraged, if you got time to get depressed about it, or if you got time to think there's something going on and you're not doing something right, then you got time to research, ask questions to get more entrenched and more involved in the lifestyle. But look, if you found this video helpful, and if you didn't find it helpful, either way, let me know. I definitely love the feedback. I love the response. I love talking about keto. I love my keto lifestyle in my junky ass kitchen. But anyway, I'll see y'all next week for my Keto Tip Tuesday. Until then, I'll holler at y'all later.